Welcome everyone to day 2, episode 2 of Rate My Lunch. George,
Yeah, I'm very excited to be here for episode 2. The saying first the worst, second the best might hold true for this one. Could be the best episode so far. So very excited. How are you, Christian? How are you today?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. Yeah, and you're looking great as well.
Stop it. Come on. Just trying to model my look on you, really.
My internet is... I'll just address my internet is very bad today, so the delay might be a little bit annoying.
I'm going to be...
For all who watched yesterday. For those... Yeah, this is what I mean. Thank you for those that watched yesterday. For all those that didn't, George, could you just run through how Rate My Lunch goes?
Sure thing, Christian. I just want to quickly, before we get onto that address, my internet is also terrible. And the first question you asked me, I didn't hear, so I made it up. So if that didn't make sense, I apologize. But without further ado, I'm going to run through what Rate My Lunch is all about. Now, we're not here for breakfast or dinner. We're here for lunches. We're here for midday feasts. Now, normal food shows, they have you talking about maybe a dream meal or a meal you really had. No, we want the meal you're having today. And we want you to rate it yourself. You bring a meal on, there are 3 categories of which to rate your meal. We're talking tasteability is number 1 out of 10. How does the food taste? What's it like? Is it yummy? Do you like it texture-wise? All factored in. Then you've got the big one, the grammable option, lookability. What does the food look like? Is it appeasing? Your eyes eat as well as your stomach. Are your eyes satisfied? Your eyes got little full tummies. And the final category, general lunchability. If your mouth could speak, what would your mouth say about the lunch it has just had? This is again out of 10. Now, what we do is we bring a guest on and they rate their lunch for us. Christian, would you like to say more?
I would, and yeah, it's with my greatest pleasure. With great pleasure, do I introduce this guest? She's a great friend. She's half Dutch, she's half English, but she's all about lunch. Here's Anna Rose.
Hello.
There she is.
Welcome, Anna Rose.
Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me on Rate My Lunch. Sorry?
Anna Rose, we were addressing before there might be some internet connectivity issues.
Yes.
Noted. So
yeah, my apologies. How do you feel about being on Rate My Lunch, Anna Rose?
Very excited. Lovely. Always wanted my lunch to be rated, so let's go. I'm ready.
It's a great show for you to be on then. It's a great show for you to be on.
Perfect.
Thank you for having me.
So me and George are going to run through our lunches. You're most welcome. Me and George are going to run through our lunches, and we won't rate ours though. We want to get straight onto yours, Anna Rose. George,
absolutely.
Tell me about your lunch.
Take it away from me. Yeah, sure. So today I have had a rush today. I'm actually moving house. So today I ran in, threw on the suit. I picked up some Thai Sweet Sensations left over. And joining that, I have a lovely glass of water. So that's my lunch today. Very glad I'm not rating it because, as you can probably tell, disappointment is rife in the air.
I like lunch. I like lunch. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my lunch is, I guess it's got similarities to yesterday. I'll just give you a little. I'll just zoom on it again. So you can see there, I've got couscous, mushrooms, raw mushrooms, kidney beans, peas. That same. So this cauliflower that I had yesterday as well. This is a little bang bang cauliflower in the frozen section.
Bang bang.
So it's sort of spiced with nice sort of Thai spices there. And to round it off, because it needs a little bit of sauce. It's not a sponsor, but I am using Lee Kum Kee's soy sauce. There's just, what more can I say about Lee Kum Kee's soy sauce? It's light, it's flavorful. Lee Kum Kee is the soy sauce for me. and that's
Yeah.
not a sponsor, but I just wanted to shout it out. Without further ado, Anna Rose, our guest, please talk us through your lunch.
My lunch is not home paid, it's homemade. I've got a chili. Homemade chili.
Homemade chili.
Ish. With underneath it's got some orzo.
Okay.
I haven't mixed it up yet. I mean, to preserve lookability.
Smart.
Rating. Yeah. So it's got kidney beans, peas, carrots, tomato, passata because it needed using, and sweet corn. I think that's it. And of course some chili, paprika, garlic, onion, ginger. Yeah, that's what that is.
Wow.
Do I taste it now, or is it lookability first?
Anna Rose, we like to go tasteability first. However,
Okay.
if you'd like to do lookability first, because you think that would mess with your lookability, I will just say numbers are numbers. At the end of the day, we just want the best rating for you to have the best lunch.
Okay. Well, I'll go with your order then and just go for tasteability. This is very strange. I don't think I've ever eaten on camera and on my own. I guess I'll go for it.
You get used to it.
There's also lots of people watching, so.
Oh yeah, very nerve-wracking. Okay. Well, it's homemade, which is a plus.
It's a plus.
Seeing as I made it for myself and I'm the only one eating it, I made it to my taste. So lots of tomato. It's not too hot. It could have been a bit hotter.
Sorry, Anna Rose, could I just quickly ask?
Yes.
Talking of heat, is this a spice or a temperature situation that we have on our hands?
Spice.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify for everyone back at home. Yeah,
it's starting to become more towards the lukewarm side where I'd want it heated up again, but that's okay.
Anna Rose, please. Chris Connolly is saying the tension is mounting. Please give us the first rating before we all lose our minds here.
I'd also like a figure, please, from you.
A 7.5. I'd say it's a bit lower than a 7.5, but it's not quite a 7.
Tough number.
Yeah.
Right. As always, I think I'm going to have to quickly make a call, see what we can do with that number, because obviously that is not what we like to call a normal number. So if I could just quickly, Christian.
Hi, George.
Hi, Christian. Having a bit of a problem here. Now, we've got a 7.5. I don't know what one is, but if you could clarify by telling me what it is by using a rhyme, I think that would help me and everyone else watching.
Okay. Yeah, this one's a simple one for me.
Yeah.
So if you've got some food that's not quite heaven,
yeah,
a 7.5 is between an 8 and a 7.
Whoa. Okay, thank you very much for that.
Is that loud and clear?
Obviously, that's why we pay you the big bucks. Thanks very much. So, I think we all, Christian, to summarize, let's really hope I remember this rhyme. I think the rhyme was, if you've got something that's not quite heaven, 7.5 is between an 8 and 7.
I think that sums it up. Yeah.
And can I just quickly point out that this is quite a high tasteability on what we had so far?
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, geez.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Well, I'm expecting it to go down with lookability. Let's have a last little look. Now it's mixed up a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be honest, it doesn't really look that great.
Very colourful.
I think it's colourful.
It's quite colourful. Definitely give it points for colour. But otherwise, it's just kind of slopped together, isn't it? So I would give it, in terms of lookability, more like a 5 or a 4. 4, 5, 4. I don't know.
Harsh.
A chilly
That's
reception.
very harsh.
A very chilly
Is it?
reception.
That is your
for
rating.
lookability.
It tastes great.
Could I clarify if it's a 4 or a 5? Just because
okay.
we need.
I'm going to give it a 5.
5.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Yeah.
5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Overall lunchability?
Yeah.
A 7, I would say, because it's doesn't look great, but it's just for me. I made it for me, and it's warm, it's nice, and it's like a hug for a lunch.
Oh,
there we go.
very nice.
7.
It's lovely. It's very nice indeed. Christian, would you like to say some words here?
So, George, yes, I would love to say some words. That was a very honest rating, and we said in the first episode we love honest ratings. Your reasoning was clear. Look, I'm for me, I'm looking at quite a high judges rating from us, George, to be honest.
I think as well, obviously this isn't a show about breaking fast, it's about breaking records, because we're talking about lunch here, and I think that's what you might be in for, breaking a record or two, because that was honest, succinct. I thought we were gonna get a bit critical, but we weren't. We interrogated the chili, and from the first munch, I thought you were really just telling me how you felt, and it's lovely to see. So, Christian, could I get a number from you, and then I'll give a number, and we will meet in the middle of our numbers to determine the position of Anna Rose on Rate My Lunch leaderboard.
Yeah, well, Chris, again, Chris has come up in the comments here. Not a hug in a mug, but an embrace on your plates. I think that sums it up beautifully, and it sums up your whole appearance, Anna Rose, on the show.
Yeah,
it's been a very lovely guest. So I think my rating, George, is going to be 84. 84.
That's very high. Now I'm gonna.
It blows us out of the water.
Very exciting.
I might have to use a calculator, because that is a high number, and I'm going to err on the side of whole numbers and numbers divisible by 10, because other numbers scare me. So I'm going to say 80. So if we're meeting in the middle,
so
I think we're looking
at the difference between 84 and 80.
Anna Rose, are you good at maths?
I'm okay. I think it's between 81 and 83. Yeah.
I suppose that narrows it down slightly.
Yeah. I think we
go to the numbers, man.
I mean, if he's still around, yeah, I'll ring him. Hi, Christian.
Yeah.
We've got a little problem here. And sorry to bother you. I know this is a big day for you, but and this is a whole number situation. It's between an 81 and an 83. And I must also specify that apparently you're not allowed to use. Oh, no, that was a lot easier.
He said 82 just very quickly. He was very clear with that one.
He was clear on the point there. 82. Well, Anna Rose is leading the leaderboard here of Rate My Lunch.
Wow!
Yay.
Congratulations.
Thank you. My lunch says thank you.
Now, of course,
we'd love having you on the show, Anna Rose.
Yes.
Sorry, George. Carry on.
No, I was going to say, of course, that was a huge number, but we're going to see who's on tomorrow. Obviously, to get the leaderboard really going, and we haven't confirmed a guest yet. So, if you want to be on Rate My Lunch, bring lunch and let us know.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Anna Rose.
Thank you, Anna Rose.
George, it's just up to us to say the final slogan of the show.
Absolutely.
It's not quite dinner.
But it's just after brunch.
Everyone, let's come.
And rate my lunch.